Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Active Kids. My name is Irene Marie van der Walt and this is the show where we actively invest in your future. Whose future?
Your future.
So today I am so excited because I have a new friend with me today and we have a new theme for the week. So I'm going to let my friend introduce themselves to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Emilia Mandume and I'm here to learn. So what is renewable energy?
Renewable energy is energy that we get from natural sources that can be replaced naturally.
So it doesn't run out?
Well, virtually it doesn't, which is a lot of fun and very good for the planet. So that brings us to our theme for the week. Our theme for the week is all about going green and learning about renewable energies. But before we get into that, we are going to sing a song. What song do you think we're going to sing? What song do you want to sing?
I forgot it already.
We are going to sing one of my favorite songs, which is called Skidamarink, right? And it's all about sharing the love and telling people that you love them. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning, I love in the afternoon, I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. That was so much fun. Emily, how much fun was that?
So fun.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun?
11.
11! That's so cool, friends. So, before we cut over to story time, I want to remind you that you can watch Active Kids every single day at 9 o'clock on the MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and you can catch us at 10 o'clock on our TV channel at oneup2.com. Then, a very big thank you to our friends at Innovations for these super comfy bean bags that we love so much. So if you need anything for your party, you can send an email to info@kickstartnam.com. And then it is finally time for story time. We'll see you later. Zacky, it's finally time for story time!
Yay!
So today, let's tell our friends a story about the boy whose family got renewable energy at their home. What do you think?
That's surprising.
That sounds cool, doesn't it?
Yes, I can't wait for the story.
So, the boy's name was Jack. Almost like Zack, which is close to Zacky. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is.
He doesn't sound excited. But it's fine because there's this boy, his name is Jack, and his parents got solar power at their home.
Wow.
So what his parents did is they put solar panels high up on the roof, right? And then the solar panels would catch the sun's energy, and then they had energy that was renewable at their home.
They didn't have to buy electricity?
No, they did not. They just had to install the solar panels, which was really cool.
Yes, it was.
So then, all his friends thought his house was the coolest house in the whole neighborhood.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it is really cool. And then one day, Jack went to his friend's house, and his friend said, Jack, how can we get solar energy at our home? And then Jack explained it to his friend, and that's the story of how Jack convinced his friends to get renewable energy at their homes. So, in the meantime, Zacky, don't you think we should all be like Jack and try and convince our friends to get solar energy?
Yes, it's safe for the environment.
Yes, exactly. So friends, let's all convince our mommies and daddies and our friends to get solar energy at our homes. Until next time, bye!
Bye!
What a fun story time! Did you enjoy the story time?
Yes, so much. I think it's time to see our coolest friends, Zoey and Zacky.
Yes, let's. We'll see you in a bit, friends. Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray!
Hi, friend. I missed you so much. My name is Zacky, and I love nature.
Genie! Sorry, did I just smack you? I'm so sorry. Take 3.
Wait.
Julle my arm raak nou lam. O, rekord ons nog steeds. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray!
Hi, friends. I missed you so much. My name is Zacky, and I love how nature gives us energy.
This week, we will be having the best time learning all about renewable energy. And today, we are going to learn what it is and the different types you get.
Energy is something that keep you moving. You need energy to run, to talk and play and do your homework and to walk around. But energy is always something that keeps our light on and helps our things in the house work.
Energy is the ability to do work. It is how things change and move. It's everywhere around us, and it takes all sorts and forms.
Renewable energy almost never runs out. For example, solar energy is powered by heat from the sun and never runs out.
You can also use oxygen, which is the air we breathe, fresh water, solar energy from the sun, and biomass.
People have also become so smart, probably from watching Active Kids, because they have invented new resources as well. Now they are trying to use paper and even leather which our shoes are made from to create energy.
Just imagine, now your shoes can keep your lights on in your house. Usually, we only use things like gasoline, coal, natural gas, diesel, plastics, and other fossil fuels to make energy. But that won't always work. They take millions of years to be made and cannot be renewed in a human's or even a nation's lifetime.
So, if you want to make sure our lights stay on and we always have energy, we need to make sure our things can be replaced easily without hurting our planet.
And if we want to protect our planet, we need to think of a safer and smarter way to make energy. I want all the other kids to also have energy, just like we do.
And as kids, we have super duper smart. So we can even try to learn of new ways to make energy. Then we can help all the Earth's people.
But first we need to know the different types of renewable energy people use today.
Solar power is when you use energy from the light of the sun. This means we can get our energy and power from the sun. And in Namibia, where the sun is mostly shining, it gets very hot. This is such a great way to create power.
Another way is using the wind to make power of energy. Wind has been used for very long ago to move ships, and for hundreds of years to pump water or grind corn and grains into flour. Now we use the wind to run things. They're called wind turbines. They are massive machines that run with the wind to give us power.
But it doesn't end there. Another type of power is hydropower. This is when we use the energy of moving water to create power. How cool is that? We can even use water for power.
This is like dams or lakes or rivers. They use different machines to turn the water into power. And this is like the coolest thing ever.
Another one is called geothermal energy. What a big word. This is when you use the heat from deep underground to make electricity. So you can usually use steam like the kettle from when you boil water and create energy.
I think that is so cool how we get to use different things to make power.
And if we work together, we can help the world to have power for many, many years.
Can I tell you girls and guys a secret? Just because we're kids, it doesn't mean we can't help.
We always ask a bunch of questions, and the more questions we ask about renewable energy, the more we know and the better we can help people to protect our planet.
So I think it's time for us to sing a super fun song about renewable energy.
Get ready, friends, and a one, two, three.
Power is the type of power that we get from sunlight. In its rays it sends a shower of heat and light. From the wind we can get power if we use it when it blows. The spinning windmills like a tower that makes energy flow. Solar and wind, hydroelectric and geothermal, renewable energies that will help us save the earth. Hydroelectric power is generated from the water when it flows, goes through rivers and we take it to move turbines like a hose. Geothermal power is generated from the planet and its heat. Even though not many know it, it's actually very neat. Solar and wind, hydroelectric and geothermal, renewable energies that will help us save the earth. Solar and wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, renewable energies that will help us save the earth. Solar and wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, let's make use of all so that we can save the earth.
I had so much fun learning about all the different types of renewable energy with you guys. Now it's time for my fun fact again.
Did you know that in 2016, Portugal powered the entire nation for 4 consecutive days through a combination of wind, solar, and water electricity? Friends, remember that we need to work together to make sure that we use safe and environmentally friendly power. But that is all from us for today, friends. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye! Wow, those two are always so much fun, aren't they, Emily?
They are. So can you also have some fun?
I think we can have some fun. So today we are talking all about the sun. So the sun is surrounded by planets. Emily, let's see if we can name them all. The closest to the sun is Mercury, and then Venus, and then Earth, and then Mars, and then Jupiter, and Saturn, and Uranus, and Neptune, and bonus point, we have the small planet Pluto. So Pluto was a few years ago was named a dwarf planet. So it's not a big planet anymore. It's just a little small tiny planet now. So I think that concludes our activity for today. And unfortunately our show as well. It was so wonderful having you with us. It's always a great time with you guys. I think this has been the best day ever. I think Active Kids is always my best day ever.
It
right?
is. It's always fun. So much fun.
So much fun. So remember that you can watch Active Kids tomorrow again on the Maya Zone and Zoshi Facebook pages at 9 o'clock, and then on our TV channel, oneup2.com at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is animals. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists, and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about big and small and counting and shapes. For our lesson, boys and girls, we are going to start today on page 17. On page 17, we are going to be doing some cutting. It's going to be our job to cut out and to put our animals in order, starting from big to small. Let's take a look at the ones that we have on the board, and we're going to try and do those ones together. Now, I have two types of animals on the board. I have a butterfly and I have an elephant. So, when I am cutting out, make sure, or rather when you are cutting out, make sure you cut out neatly, just like how I've cut out my butterfly. And then you're going to arrange them from big to small. Now, you can see that the first one I've put is the elephant, because the elephant is a big animal. And then the small one here is the butterfly. So take your time. Remember, a pair of scissors is not a toy. Hold your pair of scissors nicely as well. And when you are done, please put your pair of scissors away. Then, when you're done with that one, you can move on to the next page, page 19. On page 19, we are going to be doing a bit more than just looking at animals. It's going to be our job to match the sets to the correct number. Now you can see on one side we have different animals. We have kangaroos, elephants, crocodiles, zebras. We have kudu, then we have rhinos, and we have ostriches, or you can see that there are many there. Now, on the other side, we have our numbers. I'm going to show you how you can match using the board. So let's take a look at our animals on the board. On the board, we have two types of animals. We have elephants and we have a butterfly. Now, how many elephants can you see on the board? Let's count. 1, 2. So our 2 elephants need the number 2. So I am going to match the number 2 with our 2 elephants. Well done if you did that. How many butterflies can you see? Yes, we can only see 1 butterfly. So we need to match the number 1 to our 1 butterfly. Make sure your lines are straight when you're doing this one. Take your time and count all of the animals carefully. When you're done with that one, we can move on to the next one on page 20. On page 20, we are going to be doing some coloring. Now on page 20, we have 3 shapes. The ones that you can see are the same ones on the board. So let's take a look at how they look. The first one we can see is a circle. You can see that it is nice and round. Then we have a triangle. After that, we have a square. Now our job is to color the big ones of circles, triangles and squares. But not just any color, boys and girls. We're going to be using a special color, and the color we're going to be using is purple. Let me show you what purple looks like. On my colors here, I have the color purple. So you are going to use the color purple to color in all the big circles, triangles and squares. So take your time, boys and girls. Make sure that you complete all of your pages, and when you're done, show an adult what you have done so that they can tell you whether it is correct or wrong. I'll see you after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zacky.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson, and I had so much fun. Remember, it's always important for you to ask for help if you're not sure what to do. So now that we are done, we need to sanitize. So we take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists, and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. Now, I wonder where Zacky is. I thought I saw him. Zacky? Oh, there you are. So, from Zacky and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today. And goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zacky Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.